Been a very long time. Don't mind the noise. I'm still trying to fuck around and find out this new system. So I'm gonna keep quiet so you don't have to hear this. I know it sounds like shit right now, but we're getting it to work little by little. So let's get right back to it. Don't mind all the keyboard shenanigans. Again, I'm really trying to work with this, but this new system sucks. I'm not gonna deny it. This new system sucks. So, all right, I yapped enough. Let's get this party started. This is gonna be a very good video. I apologize for like the excess noise. For some weird reason, the sound mixer is kind of fucked up a little bit. I might actually change that. We're still trying to find something. I might have to actually change. Else on the other side of the screen right now. I'm actually too long, so I'm looking at this. Second thing about this new little system that I have is no matter what I do noise gate, the keyboard is still getting like it is still going in for some reason. So I still gotta just work on it, but I'm not gonna be worrying about it too much. I spent like the whole entire night working on it. Yet. That timer's just for me to actually stop working because actually I have to do some work today. Look at this. Definitely don't like this keyboard. Like I ended up getting a new keyboard last night. That's not one of my favorite ones. Cherry switch is always screw me up for some weird reason. Okay, that's fine. New that I'm actually doing on the channel is I'm not going to yap as much. I'm just gonna. I don't want to stop. I don't want to break the pacing of the videos, so I'm not even going to be yapping like that no more. Okay. Good. I'm feeling this is gonna be a very long video. Probably is a long one. Like there's a lot of crap that I actually have to do. So I'll do this. Um, I'll start working on the. I'll do this. I'll start working on the script after I'm done with the outline. Then I'll probably start the video later. It's not gonna be released for a couple of days. I'm gonna take my time with this one. This one's pretty. This could be a very complex one. Not as complex as other videos that I have planned, but this could be relatively complex. Okay. Oh, this keyboard's weird. There we go. Wow, yeah, this keyboard's definitely weird. Holy shit. Um, oh, we're scared. Um, actually, in that little section, we have to kind of go into a little more detail. Okay. Oh, everybody's favorite word, agency. Years ago, no one ever used to use this word. Now it's such a common word to use. Um, actually, yeah, tension and especially like in like older games, definitely ambience. Yeah, that's I really want to do. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Tension in. All right. So establishes the emotion establishes the emotional, psychological, and biological framework behind why tension affects us so deeply. Intro, this terror and stillness. 2. What is tension? Definition, temporal silence, dread, and anticipation. 3. The psychological impact of tension, how tension bypasses logic and targets instinct. 4. Tension and control, why we're more scared when we act. Interactivity as a fear multiplier. 5. Player agency as a source of tension. 6. Tension and sound ambience, fear of silence. Okay. So another annoying thing about this mixer is the monitor. I hate hearing myself talk. It's just the worst. It just screws me up so much. Okay. That's a school of intelligence spell techniques. These new videos, I'm not gonna be in a rush to do them. Like the mission's over. I don't have to. My next deployment isn't like until October, so I can actually take my time with these videos now instead of getting as much content out as possible. Okay. Uh, tension as a design philosophy. Oh, tension. Attention is prioritized. Okay, that works. Games like Resident Evil Remake actually are like peak like ambience. Definitely that. Like being in that mansion while any music, especially in the back of the mansion, when you hear just the wildlife ambience, it's just amazing. Okay. Hey, no. Where are we going with this? Yeah. Layered ambience. Let's see. Tricks. Looking at you, Lavender Town. And instinct. think Marshall and Yard is peak. It's peak audio when it comes to that. Okay, tension through. Tension through lighting, visible. Jesus Christ! Oh my God! I'm terrible at spelling right now. I might actually swap out this keyboard. Like I like it. It looks nice. It definitely does look nice, but the mechanical keyboard always like screws me up. Um, visual instruction. Okay. Silent Hill Fog, for example. Dark, the darkness in Alan Wake, and things you see in your peripheral. Okay. Okay. Tension. The nurses, well, the Silent Hill enemies in general, definitely, yeah, definitely the Silent Hill enemies. Their movements being so supernatural, like that shit's unnerving. Okay, movement. It's so great to be back. It's been a month, but it's so good to be back. Like, this is actually really fun to do. It puts that master's degree to work. I didn't use it. I really did it. But I'm probably just gonna end up using the army's benefits just to get a doctorate. Because might as well use that GI Bill. Okay. Jerky movements, non-human rhythm, bobblehead nurses, and delay as a fear. Okay, Jesus. Um, UI or black. Okay. If a game doesn't have a UI or a minimalistic UI, it's terrifying. It adds a realistic layer to it. Okay. What do I want this? Lack of feedback. Here. No. My favorite. False alarms. Give me a second. Higher. still technically my day off, but I'm always on duty. All right, red herrings. Red herrings are great. Proper use of red herrings it's a very very devious tool. Uh, False alarms and red herrings, especially the red herring part. Okay, wasted. I'm not a fan of jump scares. I can't stand them. They have their use, but just nowadays it's just so overused. Decoys and direction. Okay. I have about like 20 more minutes left, guys. I'm still doing laundry, so it should be done. After I'm done doing my laundry, well, this next batch, I'll come back and I'll start writing the script. Because I do have to work on another. I'm gonna try to work on other videos today. I want to start the outline for the Golden video because that's gonna be a very ambitious project. There's a lot of things I want to do, but I have to really like lock in with that shit because when it comes to like sprite animation, I'm okay at sprite animation, but it's gonna be a lot of extra shit I'm doing in the background, especially when it comes to Unity. But that's something for a later date. Like I'm perfectly fine with that project taking months to finish. So I'm gonna be working on that concurrently with these videos. Like these videos will get out done in a timely fashion. Golden video, oh god, no, don't be expecting that one like frequently. Like, that's something I really have to lock in. Okay. Besides that, okay, more files are coming back too. Uh, threats, predictable versus unpredictable behavior. If I fucking speak predictable versus unpredictable behavior. So you'll see it in the next act. This whole video is broken down to acts. So I'm actually doing something different that I normally do. I'm gonna be actually reviewing a piece of cinema and actually tying it to this concept that we're working on. So I'm a big horror buff, believe it or not. Yeah, like I do a lot of shit. I'm a big movie buff. So a lot of cinema back in the day, especially like in regards to like old Halloween movies, not the remakes and what have you, like specifically Halloween 1, 2, and 4, peak tension right there. So I'll be reviewing a couple of scenes from Halloween 4 and showing people how it builds tension, tying it in how horror builds tension. Fear patterns versus fear chaos, and also, yeah, observe, strategize, decide, and act. That's how I pretty much go about my daily life. It's take your time making decisions. Always observe it, come up with strategies, decide, and act. Okay. This is a big one. Attention and pacing. Knowing a lot of games fuck up on this nowadays. Old and first rhythm. Fucking spell. I've got sometimes too much is too much, too little is too little. Like you have to be very like specific when it comes to tension building. Which I'm gonna go into very big detail once I actually do the Halloween overview. Tension in level design. I'm not jumping into that liminal space rabbit hole. Just using that as an example for when I actually start writing this. Yes. Tension and tension and repetition. Um, Familiarity breeds identity. Okay. Debate. Yep. Safety and debates. Which goes into which is going to go into the illusion of safety. Illusion of safety. Cats. So it means Wesker, you son of a bitch. Okay. Honestly, this is probably going to end up being a 40-minute video. There's a lot of there's a lot of things I have to actually go over. This is definitely going to be a very like this is definitely going to be a very lengthy video. Oh, excuse me. Three case studies. And again, I do these for validation and verification purposes. God, I really can't believe that one time that one guy accused me of using AI. I'm like, bruh, what the fuck? First of all, you're accusing somebody on the internet without any backing. Why? Like, no, like AI scripts are cringe. God, no. Like, you don't get from what I've seen, like they cut corners a lot. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm just gonna write my. I know it takes more time, but I'm just gonna write my scripts like this, so for validation purposes and verification purposes. Like, okay, cool. I can't complain. It lets me interact with people. If people want to add their input to a script that I'm running, sure. Hey, I feel like this is a thing. I want to add this section to it. I'm like, all right, fine. I don't care. We'll add your 2 cents, which we've done in the past before, especially with the Metroid videos, which is actually I like that. It's like I can write stuff, but it's always good seeing things from another perspective. Okay. Uh. Okay. Applies um, prior ideas into real world cultural cultural context. Showing different creators. Another reason why I want to take my time with this is during my mission, I actually kind of reopened my surgical wound right here. It's not that bad. It's just like a little tiny tear, but I just got to be a little bit careful when talking. Like it's gotten better. Like I'm not in as much pain as I was like months ago. That's why I was using Obombot, but I can voice these videos. I just have to be careful and take my time because eventually the slurs are gonna start happening and all hell just breaks loose. But I take like monthly steroid injections on the gash right here, so it's all. I love my country. But I got hurt for my country. All right, back to this. A nice touch. Um, okay, so we're gonna be doing something different. We're definitely gonna be doing something different. I'm not gonna be using our usual suspects. Like, I know I use Fatal Frame a lot. I use Silent Hill. Obviously, Silent Hill applies to like almost like everything. We're gonna be using. We're gonna be doing a three game case study, and we'll be using my input on Halloween. So, um, I want to use Resident Evil 7 because of the claustrophobia. Okay, yeah, we're gonna use Resident Evil 7 case study. Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil 7, claustrophobia, phobia, and chaos. Small spaces, small spaces, over, overwhelming force. Oh my god. Oh, overwhelming force. No. Oh yeah. So as mentioned, I did get back. Yes, I technically did get back yesterday. But I was spending my whole day getting my new equipment set up. So I have the day off today, so I'll be just working the whole entire day on this. Tomorrow I have formation at 3 o'clock, but after that I have a 4 day. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I'm completely off. Memorial Day. So yeah, we're gonna be working. Like we're the whole like I put up my schedule. Like I have a plan. We're just gonna be doing this. We're gonna start off my return back to YouTube. This month on break strong. Okay. Whoops. This is supposed to be 18. Okay. 19. Give me a second. Yes. Always keep notes. We'll be using Till Dawn in the Evil. Always keep notes. You just never know when that shit can come again. Okay, case study. And I'll also be introducing the art of storytelling coming up soon too. So there's a lot of stuff we're gonna be doing for the next few months until my next deployment. Till Dawn. So Till Dawn is relatively easy. It's a cinematic journey when making a player feel dread. Cinematic dread player guilt. Choices, choices, as tension, machines. Okay, I like the evil within. That's a good choice. Again, it gets me something different to work with instead of using my usual suspects. I do use Fatal Frame online. I do use the other popular ones. Yeah, evil. I'll be referencing other games, but the primary focus for the case studies will be these three games. Evil Within. There's a lot of build up in the Evil Within. Ooh, I haven't used this one. Jesus Christ, yeah, I have not used that in a while. Jesus. There's a lot of words in my vocabulary that I just use a lot. Like tragedy, grotesque. I read really. need to stop using them. Just learn. And this ties into how after that I'll do my little section on how I'm not gonna yap. I'm just gonna analyze those couple of cutscenes because people hate when I yap. People hate when I give my opinion. So we won't be doing opinions like that. So I'll just say what I have to say. This is what happens. This is how the tension builds up, and that's it. Real life horror cinema. Halloween or it's a specific. Okay, that's perfect. Right. Anticipation. Anticipation versus knowledge. Right. See versus note. I like that. Environmental storytelling. We never got to go into detail about that. Environmental. I will fix that. Environmental storytelling. Attention. Cultural. I won't ever sleep on Korean horror. That shit is terrifying. I'll read plenty of manhwa. Oh my god, the Koreans are who? Oh man, you ever want some nightmare? Free nightmare? There you go. And um, have an hour left. That's gonna be we're gonna be finished up in like 15 minutes because actually we gotta go finish loading up my laundry. Player, player memory and predictive. Predictive fear. Learning. Shout out to James. And definitely shout out to James. Holy shit. Game. Let's create new thread. Okay. And that should lead us into Act 4. Act 4. I definitely don't like this keyboard. Uh, explores. Hormones where tension becomes something deeper. Lapses entirely. Okay, that's um emotional tension. Emotional tension. Or maybe in relationships. Friends loss. Guilt. Trauma. Characteristics. When fails. Falls. Okay. This one's gonna ruffle a couple feathers, I think. Overuse. What are those? Okay. I really don't want to do this, but wait. Okay, all right. So all right. So it actually wasn't a word. That's I always thought it was a word, but I guess not. It defaults to the word. You're bugging today. Word. Holy shit. That made my day. And yeah, we can wrap it up. I think we. Hold on. Wait. Always keep those people. books on my desk, one for note taking and one for other scheduling things. Okay. Conclusion. So as mentioned, we'll wrap this up, and I'll come back and start drafting. Well, yeah, I'll start. I'll start. Start drafting, and I'll start script writing. Okay, so let me just review this again. Save this. I'm gonna review this and see what we're doing. So, quiet before the tension. How horror games build tension. Um. Okay. Okay. All right. So we did good. It's great to be back. We did about 50 minutes of work. I'm gonna go take care of my laundry. I have lunch, then I'll come back and I'll start doing the script. Anyways, good to be back, and we'll get to it as soon as I'm back. Bye.